Hola, ¿cómo está? Okay, many of you are student athletes. A lot of us do other things other than sports during our days, and this is to help process the stress in a day. Doesn't have to be athletic. Every day, there's cells being created and cellular waste and cells, the changeover, all this stuff. Chemistry of fatigue, chemistry of tension, a spectrum of emotions you'll go through, and plus whatever. It's challenging in a given day when you got a lot going on in your brain and having to, a bunch of things you got to do. To just go from your day to your bed and expect a stellar snooze. So, what do? To achieve stellar snooze status, you get on the frickin' floor. There's an option. Before you go to bed, when you would otherwise get into bed, lie down on the floor. Any floor. Preferably something in your house. Don't go breaking into someone else's house. Sorry. Lie on the floor. It's an involuntary response to just rest. If you want, lay on your side. Tuck up in a little ball. Get cozy. Sprawl out. Lay on your stomach. Bend your shins up while you're laying on your stomach. Lie with your head turned to one side or another. If you want to, while you're laying on the floor, you get a tennis ball. Put it underneath your back, wherever. Put it underneath your leg, wherever. At a certain point, the chemistry of stress and fatigue will begin to let down, and you'll gear down. You can't just go from revving in the red zone with a busy day to lying in your bed zone and trying to sleep. You'll be in a perpetual state of exhaustion where there's the layer of permafrost within you that is never getting nourished or satisfied or melted down. Here's another thing I did recently is there's good friends of mine, after they would come home from a busy day, they'd when a bus passes you and passes by and there's this like after wave of like dust and things that's kicked up and wind and whatever behind it. A lot of people at the end of their day will come home with that bus trailing wind behind them and bring the day with them into the home. Stop that. Stop that now. There's no way that you'll be able to maintain sanity with bringing your bus draft in the home. So, here's a way that you might be able to process that as well. When you get home from wherever, take a frickin' shower. Go into the shower. Oh, sorry, Mom. I said the frickin' word. I'm sorry. I won't do that anymore. My mom doesn't like when I swear in that way. So I won't. Okay. Take a shower. Your body has an involuntary response to A, just being hit with something like that, and B, temperature. You will involuntarily let down some of your guard from the day. There's no obligation to stay in the shower for an extendo version of, 3-minute shower when you get home. Right when you get home. If you're trailing a bus wind behind you, just go upstairs and get in the shower. Okay. With your amazing, intelligent, creative minds as well, when you're in your bed, if you get into your bed, you put your hands on your head or your heart and recognize that this is tissue. And with your creative, amazing genius, visualize and actualize the melting of the tissue. Melt your brains. Melt your hearts. Act as though you have amnesia. Act as though you've forgotten it all. In some cases, for some people, that might be threatening because you're trying to retain as much information as possible. But if we don't allow ourselves different perspectives on, okay, thinking hard, working hard, even playing hard. The word is hard. The tissues will harden up. The messages through the chemistry of it will harden your tissues. Okay? Hard heart, hard thought. You know? You want to be receptive and retentive and to recuperate quickly and rest. Soften. I'll do more later. This video is running long.